At some point in life, many of us feel a deep sense that there is something more, something beyond the daily routines, the mundane concerns, and even the identities we've built over time. This feeling might come suddenly, through a personal crisis, or gradually, through moments of reflection. What many call a spiritual awakening is this transformative experience of rediscovery, a call to look beyond illusions and connect with something deeper and more authentic. But how do you know if you are going through a spiritual awakening? And how can you navigate this process, which can be both exciting and challenging? Today, we'll explore the signs of a spiritual awakening and how this phenomenon can transform your life forever. What is spiritual awakening? Spiritual awakening is the process of waking up to a new perception of reality. However, unlike physical awakening, this is an awakening to spiritual truth. It's as if suddenly a person realizes that the world, as they once knew it, was only a small part of the larger reality. This concept has been discussed in various spiritual traditions, using different terms and perspectives. In Buddhism, it is referred to as nirvana or enlightenment. In Hinduism, there is the concept of moksha, the liberation from the cycle of reincarnation. And in Western mystical traditions, awakening can be seen as the process of integrating with the divine or one's higher self. Regardless of the name or tradition, spiritual awakening involves a moment when a person breaks free from the bonds of the ego and the limitations imposed by the material world, and begins to see reality through new eyes. Signs. You're going through a spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is not the same for everyone. Each journey is unique. However, there are common signs that many people experience during this process. Let's explore some of them. 1. Deep questioning of reality. One of the first signs of a spiritual awakening is a deep questioning of the nature of reality. This can include questions about the purpose of life, the nature of existence, or even the social and political structure of the world. This questioning arises because, during awakening, the truths you previously accepted start to feel illusory. Reflection. Have you ever found yourself questioning the very fabric of reality, feeling like there's something more than what you've been told? This could be the start of your awakening. 2. Feeling disconnected or lonely. Paradoxically, during a spiritual awakening, many people feel disconnected from the world around them. This happens because, as you see life from a new perspective, you may begin to feel out of place in old patterns, friendships, or activities. This phase can be challenging, but it's important to remember that this feeling of disconnection is temporary. It's part of the spiritual rebirth process. Reflection. Have you felt out of sync with your surroundings or the people in your life recently? This is often a sign that you are shedding old layers and making space for something new. 3. Intense desire for change. As you awaken, you may feel an uncontrollable urge to make drastic changes in your life. This can include changing careers, ending toxic relationships, or even shifting your daily habits to reflect your new worldview. Spiritual awakening often brings a need to live more authentically and aligned with your deeper values. Reflection. Have you noticed a strong desire to let go of things or people that no longer serve your growth? This is a sign of transformation and alignment with your higher self. 4. Heightened sensitivity. Many people going through a spiritual awakening report heightened sensitivity. This can include greater empathy towards others a deeper connection with nature, or even an increased awareness of energies around you. Sounds, smells, and colors may feel more intense, and you may feel a deeper connection to your surroundings. Reflection. Have you experienced an increase in sensitivity to the world around you? This heightened awareness is a sign that your spiritual senses are awakening. 5. Synchronicities and signs. During awakening, many people begin to notice synchronicities in their lives. This can include seeing repeated numbers, like 1111, meeting people who seem to have messages for you, or being in the right place at the right time in surprising ways. These synchronicities serve as reminders that the universe is responding to your awakening process. Reflection. Pay attention to the synchronicities you encounter. Could they be guiding you toward the next steps in your spiritual journey? 6th. Loss of interest in superficial pursuits. Before awakening, many people spend a lot of time and energy chasing superficial pleasures, like social validation, material possessions, or status. However, once the awakening process begins, these interests may start to feel empty. Instead, you may find yourself drawn to more meaningful practices, such as meditation, spiritual reading, or serving others. Reflection. Have you lost interest in material pursuits and felt drawn toward deeper, more fulfilling activities? 7. A strong urge for spiritual knowledge. An insatiable thirst for spiritual knowledge is another classic sign of awakening. You may feel drawn to books, videos, or spiritual teachers that were never on your radar before. This hunger for knowledge is a way of understanding and integrating the new perceptions and experiences that arise during awakening. Reflection. Have you recently felt a strong urge to dive into spiritual teachings? This curiosity is your soul seeking answers and growth. Spiritual awakening is a continuous process. It's important to remember that spiritual awakening is not a single event. It's not something that happens once and then it's over. Instead, it's a continuous process of growth and expanded awareness. Many people experience waves of awakening, where new layers of perception are revealed over time. This process can also be challenging. During an awakening, you may go through what many traditions call the dark night of the soul, a period of intense emotional pain and confusion. As difficult as this stage can be, it's an essential part of the awakening process. It serves to purge old wounds, limiting beliefs, and behaviors that are no longer aligned with your new consciousness. However, with each layer of awakening, you become more aligned with the truth of who you really are. Your life begins to reflect this new sense of purpose and connection with the universe. The role of spiritual practices in awakening. During the spiritual awakening process, many practices can help you integrate these new experiences and perceptions. Here are a few to consider. Meditation. Meditation helps calm the mind and access deeper states of consciousness. Even a few minutes a day can create space for new insights to emerge. Spiritual journaling. Writing about your spiritual journey can help process emotions and insights, creating a record of your transformation. Breathwork, pranayama. Practices like pranayama can clear energetic blockages and deepen your spiritual connection. Connection with nature. Spending time in nature can be incredibly healing, grounding the internal shifts you're experiencing. Service to others. Acts of compassion and service help anchor your new perception of unity and interconnectedness. Reflection. What does spiritual awakening mean to you? Each spiritual awakening is unique. So what does awakening mean to you? Is it bringing more clarity, challenges, joy? This experience is a deeply personal journey, and the more open you are to the process, the more you'll realize that it's an essential part of your spiritual growth. There's a famous quote by the mystic Rumi: "What you seek is seeking you." Spiritual awakening is ultimately the process of becoming aware of this mutual seeking, your soul seeking truth, and truth seeking you. Spiritual awakening is a powerful and transformative experience that forever changes the way we see the world and ourselves. While the process can be challenging, it leads us to a life of greater purpose, clarity, and connection with the divine. If you are going through a spiritual awakening, know that it's a sign you are moving toward a more authentic and meaningful life. Trust the process, and remember, you are not alone on this journey. If you resonate with this message, share your experiences of spiritual awakening in the comments. Let's connect and grow together as we navigate this profound journey of transformation.